Lemon tea in the morning is wonderful. It's a great way to start your morning. Just put a little squeeze of lemon or lime if you don't have lemons in some hot water. Stir it up. It's wonderful. Okay, now my name is Joanne Richards Goff, aka Auntie Jojo, and we are on day 3 of our annual health challenge. So it's Auntie Jojo's Health Challenge 2023, and we're on day 3. And some people are getting a late start out of the blocks because they didn't have a plan for how they're going to start the day. What are they going to eat? So, because you see, before we started this thing, people were having eggs for breakfast. People were having cheese for breakfast. People may even have been having chicken. Did I mention bacon? Well, the eggs often go with the bacon, yeah? And so now the question is, what can we eat for breakfast? So I'm going to give you 3 ideas of what you can have for breakfast. Of course, the porridge is a wonderful thing, and it can be so easy if you're into, even if you're not into cooking. It's a very great option. So oats porridge for me is the easiest one, and my oats porridge has been on demand at home, right? So all I do is I put everything in the blender. What I do, I put the oats, half a cup per person. I put some sunflower seeds, and sometimes I put almonds instead of the sunflower seeds. And then I put some flaked coconut in there, and the water, pinch of salt, and a sweetener. Sometimes I use dates, sometimes I use coconut sugar. Of course, I mean, sugar is not non-vegan, but you want to find your healthiest options. Yeah. And so I just put them in my high-speed blender and blitz it for 20 to 30 seconds. It can be had just like that. Or if you want it thicker with a porridge consistency, just pour it into your pan and stir and stir and stir until you get the consistency that you want. That's option number 1, oats porridge. Oh, I forgot to mention, I usually put some kind of flavor in there. Cinnamon is a wonderful one. Of course, vanilla, but we have to be careful again about the unnatural um, flavorings, right? So if you can get the original vanilla, that's great. Otherwise, something like cinnamon is a good bet. The almond one, almond extract, is also very nice. Okay, so that is your oatmeal porridge. And option number 2, do you know chickpea flour? Well, chickpea flour has become a staple in my home, and it's also called bisan. So you may see it with bisan written on it, or just yeah, I've seen it with bisan. I actually have not seen it labeled chickpea flour, but that's what it is. It's chickpeas turned into flour. You can do various things with it. It's really very versatile. You can add it to things. But here is what I discovered. You can make scrambled eggs with bisan. Yes. So I just put equal parts of the bisan and water. And then I add whatever flavorings I want, the garlic, the well, of course, salt. And I often use black salt. It has a sulfur kind of taste that will put you in the mind of eggs. So if you add your black salt to that and anything else, of course, pepper is a staple in my house as well. So cayenne is a good addition and anything that you like. And you just stir it up. You heat the pot, you put a little oil in there, and I use cold pressed coconut oil most of the time. I don't use any of the other vegetable oils. Sometimes I use olive oil, but olive oil should not be heated, right? So if I'm frying anything, it's olive. No, did I just say that? If I'm frying anything, it is coconut oil. And so you heat the coconut oil, you pour the mixture in the pan, and then you just stir it around until you get the consistency that you desire. Don't cook it too long. You know what I've even added to it? Nutritional yeast gives it a cheesy flavor. Okay, so you can have your scrambled eggs and you can have it with a cheese flavor if you want. Sometimes I even put jerk seasoning in there, the powdered one. Yeah. Anyway, option number 3. Did I mention the green smoothie? No, I didn't. So this will be my option number 3 for now. You simply blend your green leafy vegetables. So you're looking at your spinach, you're looking at pak choy, you're looking at kale, moringa from my backyard goes in there most frequently. And then you add your fruits, whether banana or mango, pawpaw, pineapple, strawberries, or whatever fruits you have. And you blend those together. Um, I sometimes add coconut water instead of water. And then, of course, the fruits sweeten it. So now, if you want something to hold you a little longer and stronger, flaxseed, just grind up the flaxseed and throw it in. And that should hold you for a good while if you want more of a fruity start to the day. Well, those are 3 options. And you should not be left with what shall I eat? So I will leave it there for now. You know why I'm hesitating? Because I'm thinking back again about the bisan and how. So this is your braatan. Oh, half bisan, half cassava flour, and then whatever amount of stuff that is. So like if you use half a cup of besan, half a cup of cassava flour, that's 1 cup. You put 1 cup of coconut milk. I've actually done it with plain water and it works, but the coconut milk is nicer, right? You blend that up. You don't even need to put any seasoning in there. Sometimes I have added nutritional yeast, but really it's unnecessary because we're making wraps with this. We're making wraps. So I spoon a 1/4 cup to a 1/3 cup into the pan, and it's a small saucepan, like a small frying pan, so that you fill up the bottom. I start off by brushing the bottom of the pan. Let me sip my tea. Let's see if that works. So I brush the bottom of the pan with some of the oil, but after that, I don't bother with the oil. And just a couple minutes, turn it, couple minutes, and it's done. And I often have that with steamed callaloo. Another time, I will tell you how I fix my callaloo. But for now, just work along with that. Fix a callaloo how you've been fixing it if you want callaloo or some other form of greens. And I'll tell you next time how I fix my callaloo. All right, we're done for now. On a walk good and one love.